All right, coming up today on The Down Low with Bonnie Bernstein at 1 o'clock Eastern, I'm going to be talking with Alan Trieu, National Recruiting Coordinator. And Alan, we're going to talk about in the show, we're going to talk about Alabama, other schools having a big opportunity this weekend with some five-star players on campus, specifically LSU. But aside from that, let me ask you about the news from Rutgers. How is that affecting recruiting? We know one kid is already decommitted from there. How is this affecting Rutgers in recruiting right now?
Definitely had a negative effect. You mentioned the one kid leaving. It wasn't just any kid. It was Tyler Wiegers, one of the top quarterbacks in the country, and he decommitted and said he didn't really feel comfortable with the uncertainty there. So it was a big loss for them. Right now, nobody else has decommitted, but after you lose a kid like that, and with some of the uncertainty, I think that certainly that they may lose more kids in the class. So they have to do a good job of trying to keep that class together right now.
Let me ask you about Ed Ogeron and what he is doing at USC. But I'm curious, though, from a recruiting standpoint, if I'm a high school senior, it's still uncertain. If they would lose, you know there's a coaching change coming. But now that they're winning, you're not really sure. I mean, are kids still on the fence, you think, with USC? I know they've got some big kids, a big kid that they just flipped from Alabama, but what's still the sense with that uncertainty at USC?
I think that kids are still. I don't think it's affecting them as much as it does other schools, simply because it is USC and they have a tradition and a history, and they are doing a really great job. Ogeron has developed a reputation for being one of the best recruiters in the country, so he is definitely flexing that muscle. It doesn't seem to be affecting them too much, and they're still rolling right along in recruiting. So right now, it doesn't seem to be having too much of a negative effect on their class.
Okay, great stuff, Alan. Talk to you in a little bit on the download. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Here's us here on YouTube.